Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade have done it again. Just when everyone thought the dust had settled on the NBA off-season, the Bay Area shook the basketball world with not one but two massive developments that are turning heads across the league. This isn't just big news. This is a full-on bombshell. Multiple sources are now confirming that the Warriors are not only deep in talks to acquire a $231 million superstar in a shocking trade twist, but they've also finalized a historic 3-year deal with Filipino sensation Sotto. Let that sink in. One of the NBA's most elite scorers could soon be wearing the blue and gold. And at the same time, one of Asia's most beloved basketball prodigies is officially part of the Warriors' long-term vision. This is not rumor mill. This is the real deal, and fans everywhere are losing their minds. The first part of this story centers around the jaw-dropping trade buzz that came out of nowhere. Late-night insiders dropped the bomb. Their Warriors are in serious talks to acquire none other than Zach LaVine, the two-time NBA All-Star, Olympic gold medalist, and arguably one of the most explosive shooting guards in the league today. With a contract valued at over $231 million, LaVine represents a massive financial and basketball commitment. But sources close to the situation say their Warriors are ready to make a serious push. And this isn't just exploratory. This is aggressive. The front office reportedly sees LaVine as a perfect complement to Stephen Curry, offering a scoring punch, athleticism, and shot creation that the team lacked last season. According to the leaks, the proposed deal includes a mix of future draft picks, young talent, and expiring contracts, everything the Bulls might need to reset, while giving Golden State the kind of firepower they need to contend immediately. Imagine this. Steve Curry and Zach LaVine sharing the backcourt. Defenses scrambling to deal with LaVine's slashing and mid-range arsenal only to leave Curry wide open from deep. Add Draymond Green orchestrating from the high post. Andrew Wiggins providing two-way versatility. And suddenly the Warriors don't just look like playoff hopefuls, they look like contenders. Again, it's a risky move. No doubt. The price tag is steep, but when you're chasing championships and the window is still open, you swing for the fences. And Golden State is doing just that. While fans were still trying to digest this trade chatter, their Warriors dropped another shockwave that sent waves not only through envious circles, but across an entire nation. It's now official. Sotto, the 7'3" phenom from the Philippines, has signed a 3-year deal with the Golden State Warriors. Yes, 3 years. Not a summer camp invite, not a two-way placeholder, a full multi-year contract for Kai, for Filipino basketball, and for the global game. This is history in the making. This moment is monumental. Sotto is now the first full-blooded Filipino to ever land a guaranteed multi-year contract with an NBA franchise. And not just any franchise, but one of the most iconic dynasties in league history. For Warriors fans, this is an exciting gamble on a unique prospect. But for Filipino fans, this is something deeper. This is representation. This is pride. This is proof that dreams born in the streets of Manila, Cebu, Davao, and everywhere in between can lead all the way to the hardwood of the Chase Center. Let's rewind and talk about how Caesar got here. His path wasn't traditional. It wasn't easy, but it was filled with determination. From local leagues in the Philippines to high school training in the US, from the NBL in Australia to the B-League in Japan, Kai has taken every challenge in stride. He didn't just rely on his height. He worked on his footwork, extended his shooting range, improved his passing, and transformed his body to handle professional-level contact. At every stop, he faced skepticism. At every level, he answered with resilience. Their Warriors have been keeping an eye on Kai for a while now. Scouts reportedly observed his progress in Japan, and internal reports from the team's international scouting department were glowing. They saw the raw tools, elite size, high basketball IQ, soft shooting touch, and they saw something else. Humility, coachability, and hunger. The perfect ingredients for a Warriors development project. And now with Golden State going younger and preparing for the next era, they have taken a calculated chance on a player who might be one of the biggest international breakthroughs of this decade. Sources say Kai's role will begin with development in mind. He's expected to split time between the main roster and the G League affiliate in Santa Cruz, allowing him to adapt to the NBA pace, system, and physicality. But don't be surprised if Kai makes noise earlier than expected. With his ability to space the floor, protect the rim, and pass from the post, he fits beautifully into the Warriors' ball movement-heavy style. He won't need to be a volume scorer. He just needs to make the right reads, stay disciplined on defense, and show flashes of the two-way impact Golden State believes he can offer. The global response has been nothing short of insane. Sotto's name trended within minutes of the announcement. Filipino fans flooded social media with messages of support, joy, and disbelief. Videos of fans celebrating in the streets, holding up handmade warrior signs, and even singing in public plazas are going viral. For Filipinos, this isn't just about basketball. It's cultural validation. And for the Warriors, it's a win-win. They've brought in a high-upside project and just opened their brand to one of the most passionate basketball nations in the world. Not because they're running it back, but because they're building forward intelligently and boldly. The beauty of this moment is that it combines two major narratives into one cohesive story. On one hand, you have the Warriors chasing another ring with a blockbuster superstar acquisition. On the other, they're embracing the future by investing in young international talent with global appeal. That's the Warriors' way, thinking long-term without compromising the present. So, what happens next? Keep your eyes on the front office. The LaVine trade is gaining steam. More roster tweaks are inevitable. But for now, one thing is certain. The Golden State Warriors just sent a message to the entire basketball world. They're not done. They're not fading. They're doubling down. Zach LaVine on the horizon. Sotto officially signed. And a new wave of help and hype sweeping through the Bay and beyond. Stay locked in because this off-season just went from interesting to legendary. And it's the Golden State Warriors leading the charge again.